Good morning, Raw Doggers. How are we all doing today? So I have here with me, I never got to pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry.
It's Mure.
It's Mure?
Yeah.
Mure or Mure?
Like Mure.
Mure?
Yeah,
like M-I-R-R?
Like M-U-R-E. Like just
I
Mure.
love that. Jordan and Mure. So how did I find you?
TikTok. TikTok is Jordan Mure.
Because that's where you're most popular on, right?
Yeah, I just be talking on there.
Yeah, he's just on there talking so much fucking stuff. He's like so raw and just talking about everything. And so I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect man to have on my podcast. And today I want to talk about sex education. And I want to just educate everyone on what teachers failed to educate you guys on. So we're going to be talking about how to please your partner and everything else. Boy from puberty, starting puberty, from the male side, what can he expect going into manhood?
Well, I hit puberty at like 9 years old. You feel me? And like the reason I knew is because I was watching this movie and I was just like laying on my hand and I just kept thrusting forward. And then like I did a little shake and then something came out of my hand and I was like, what is this? So I ran.
You what? So,
I was like laying, because all right, I didn't learn how to like properly like masturbate.
Okay.
For like until I wouldn't say like maybe like.
So who taught you how to masturbate?
I just had to like, I just asked my friends, 'cause I would talk about it with my friends and they're like, you hump your hand? And I was like, is that not what we all do? And they're like, no, you're not supposed to do that. So then they just talked to me about it. But yeah, basically I just like, just kind of like finished on my hand and then I didn't know what it was. So I ran downstairs to my mom. I was like, Mom, what's this? She's like slapped the shit out of me. So
you asked your mom what it was?
I didn't know what it was. It was like, cause
they didn't teach you about that in class?
No, because I was 9.
You masturbated at 9?
Yeah, because I just like, and then ever since then people just kind of always thought I was like, how old would you think I was?
How old are you? Like 20?
18. You're
18?
Yeah.
You are not 18.
I'm 18.
I'm gonna need to see. You are not fucking 18. There's no fucking way you're 18. The way that you're talking online. Oh my fucking God. 2002.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's because this man is talking online in the most like, you are saying the most provocative things online. You are just spitting all these things like you've been around and some kind of just like, there's no way you're doing all that at 18.
Well, yeah, no, because I lost my virginity at 15 and then ever since then I've just been like,
you've just been going around town, horning it up. But what else? So we got masturbation out of the way.
Yeah, we got masturbation. And then after that, it's just like, don't be like scared of your body. Like, I didn't know like we got hair in certain places. So when it popped up, I was like, what the fuck is this? Don't shave.
Like he's wolfing out.
If you're just now developing, do not shave your hair. You're going to like give yourself ingrown
hair. People shave their hair because they want it. Well, the younger boys, they shave their hair because they want it to grow out thicker.
No, it's not thicker. It's just the hair grows out like more curly. So it like gives the like perception that it's thicker. But that's a myth. If you shave your hair, it does not grow out.
I didn't know that.
It just grows out like more, like less even. So it looks like scraggly. So it looks thicker. Protection. Use protection.
Always use protection. That's a good one. Yes.
Like when I lost my virginity, because it was like this. I went into it using protection. I didn't finish it using protection. So.
Did you want it to like? Were you like, oh?
No. First, all right. Like, cause it's like my mom and my dad. They were just like, all right, if you're gonna have sex, you got to use a condom. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna like use a condom, and I put it in, and I was like, what? I can't feel shit. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I was just going, and I'm like, fuck this, and I just took it off and went back in. I mean, the sensation. All right, first and foremost, when you're about to have sex, whatever your expectations are, lower that shit. It is not. It's not gonna be that. Especially your first time. And like, no, it's not gonna be that. But I thought it was gonna be something like angelic type shit, and it was not that. But I mean, it definitely felt better without a condom. But use a condom. There's
Did you have any like STD scares ever?
Yes, I got scared.
Tell me about the STD scares. Tell me about the STD scares.
So my supporters know this story. I just called this person number 11. Body number 11.
You need to tell me
Okay.
You name your bodies by like your numbers?
Yeah.
And how many numbers are there?
31.
Oh, so at 18?
Yeah.
Were they all like, how many of them were minors when you were like younger?
When I was 17, I only slept with one 17-year-old. And then when I turned 18, it was just 19, 20, 23, 24,
and that's when your body
26.
count went up to 30?
Yeah, I just started going a little crazy.
Oh, still going crazy, huh?
Yeah. No, I'll be chilling. No, I'm not even I'll be chilling right now.
Yeah, but tell me about your STD scares.
Okay, so
what was going in? How did you even get to that?
No, you just, all right, there's definitely some people have a reputation of maybe not being the cleanest, Yeah. And when your friends tell you not to dabble with that person, they're like usually looking out for you. But I'm hard headed, so I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I did it, And then I was just thinking, I was like, oh shit. And then when you start to, like, the mind is a very powerful thing, you know. So it's like, if you want to see something on your body, you will see that shit on your body.
Yeah.
Like, so even if it's not really there, you will see that shit. So basically, I'm just looking down. I'm like, hold on, is that new? Because I'm looking at my damn, like, is that new?
Oh, hi, it's me. If you guys are listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, then don't mind me at all. But if you are listening on YouTube and you guys are seeing the screen, you will know that is not my panties, okay? I know. This whole entire podcast, you're probably thinking, Elena, close your fucking legs. My legs were closed, okay? But listen, I'm in a bodysuit. Those aren't my panties. Those are the bodysuit. That's the bodysuit. And I'm in a tight ass mini skirt. And I can't help it. All this ass wants to make an appearance. All these thick thighs. Like, my skirt just keeps fucking rising. I'm trying so hard to like hold it together. But you guys, that's not my panties. And I did not even know that my panties was making my bodysuit was making an appearance until the video was over. I am on OnlyFans butt ass naked, stroking myself. Like, do you guys really think that having this little panty show is gonna be that big of a deal for me? Of course not. But I know there are those Karens out there who will be like, oh my God, Elena, cover yourself. And I'm here to tell you, I don't give a fuck. And that's only because that's not a pair of panties or anything. It's part of the fucking bodysuit. Anyways, moving on, resuming. Continue, Jordan.
And I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of scared. And then that's when you just get super religious. You're on your knees. You're like, God, please.
You're
like,
praying that, like,
you're
please,
like,
whatever
I can't have
I'll
this.
learn, I'll learn.
I'll stop, like, please. And then, you just go to the hospital, you get your little test, and then it comes back negative.
I've had so many times where it's kind of just like, I've had those scares, and I'm kind of just like, oh my God, I'm praying. I remember praying.
Yeah, I'm just like, God, please. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I go to church. Like, just, I don't know.
Not going to church. It's kind of just like, oh my God, I'll do better.
Yeah,
I'll do better.
Give me another chance.
Better.
Like, and this will be like the 4th or 5th chance you give me. Like, but please just give me another chance. But nah, it's just use protection. It's not worth it.
Have you ever caught any STDs?
Have I ever caught any? I've gotten close.
What was it?
I thought I had chlamydia.
Okay, so how do you, like, for the men, how do you know if it's chlamydia?
I guess it's supposed to, like, burn when you pee. But the thing also it does is, like, when we pee too hard.
Come closer to
when we like pee too hard.
Not too close. Not too close. Sit up. Straight posture. There you go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now you're perfect.
Yeah, when you pee, like, a little bit too hard, like, it's like a water jet, like water pressure down there. So it's like it could come out aggressively, which will, like, give your brain the sensation like, oh, is this burning? But then you go to the hospital and they say you don't got nothing, like, you just.
Oh my God. Yeah. See, for me, it's a little different. I mean, I've never had any STDs in my entire life, thank God, right. Knock on wood. But I can't imagine what that would feel like. Have you ever passed a kidney stone? I feel like that'd be the equivalent to that.
But I heard those hurt. Like,
yeah, kidney stones, I feel like they just hurt so much.
Yeah.
I was at the sex shop earlier, and I was like looking at all these intense sex toys, and there's just kind of like there was this little tube. I forgot what it was called, like a little stick that you put in the penis hole for pleasure.
They have that? That's pleasure?
No, my exact reaction when I went there and I saw that and I was like, oh my God, what is this? And she was like, and she flipped it over and I saw a penis and like the stick going in the penis. And then she was like, we also have one with ridges if you want to try that. And I'm like, who would think?
I'm gonna pass on that one.
You would never try that?
No, I don't.
Not at all?
No, that sounds scary. Like, in the hole?
Yes, in the
like
pee
the
hole. Yes,
the
in the pee hole. Is that what it's called?
The urethra.
I don't even know my own body parts, but like, yeah, it's in the pee. It's like this, and they have like different sizes. So it's kind of like a dilator, so you can like stretch your.
No, you gotta have like.
You can like stretch your pee hole out to like different sizes if you want, and it's just like the picture looked so aggressive. It looked so insane, and I was kind of like thinking like, is that even healthy? Like, is that even normal? Is that even like?
I think you have to have like some type of like pain kink for that. Like, I'm not kink shaming, but personally for me, like, I can't do that.
And then I saw like this little chastity cage for it, and then it's like a cage around your dick, and then in the middle of the cage is like a long little stick, and then so that stick goes in the pee hole, and then there's a cage around it.
No, like what?
It was insane, and I was like, oh my, I kind of want to buy this and like bring it and show it to you, just because I feel like the reaction would be so funny.
That sounds.
But
like
you know,
torture.
Even just describing about it, the reaction that I
like that's just dumb. Like,
you got chills already.
That.
So like, what are like the kinks? Like, what are some kinky things that you're into? Because we need to teach kids about kinks.
Hold on, we on camera right now, so I get certain things. Can I say that?
Yes, you can. Of course,
all right,
you can say anything you want.
Okay, all right. CNC, right? CNC, consensual non-consent. If you don't know what that is, that developed because like when I got molested when I was younger. You feel me? Just a little. Like that. But that's how you like. It's a kink that you develop to like kind of deal with certain traumas, you know. And basically, like what you could just tell people, like, yeah, I just like really, really, really rough sex. And in your mind, you know what it is, but like for them, you just say really, really rough sex.
So what is rough sex for you? Because some girls take it as like hair pulling, choking, and that's about it. Because rough sex has been so normalized to where it's kind of just like, oh my God, he's pulling my fucking hair. Oh my God, he's choking me. That's so rough. I love it. But then there's some guys who are kind of just like beat the bitch up.
No, like I want to slap somebody during sex. Like I've never.
You
done
want
it.
to, or you don't?
Like
you
I want to.
Okay,
like I really want to. I don't know why the urge is there, but I really want to. But I always ask them. They're like, no, dude, we're not gonna do it. But
is it like?
I don't know why. I just want to just. I don't like. Do you think in the face? I don't know. I don't know what the like where that shit comes from.
Do you think it would be more fun if like you just kind of did it randomly without asking?
I don't know, because it's like then you kind of get into a strange situation there, because it's like if you didn't ask first and then you leave.
Well, can you like tell, like looking at them, like I feel like during sex, if like it's going a certain way, you can kind of tell like this bitch wants to be slapped the fuck out of, like she wants to be slapped right now.
There's some girls where it's like I'll take the chance. Like there's some girls I took the chance and like putting the thumb in the butt. You feel me?
Okay, no, we're talking about slapping. That's a different story. That's a different story.
But it's just like no, with slapping, it's
one thing at a time, Jordan. One thing at a time.
You gotta really no. Just make sure you like talk with it about things with your partner.
But then I feel like that's not fun. Because like I've had, so I remember I was having sex once with this like 6'6" guy, and I've talked about this before. And then we were fucking missionary, and then out of nowhere, motherfucker just slaps the fuck out of me, slaps the soul out of me. I literally lost my vision for a bit, and I was like, where the fuck am I? But that was so hot.
Like you like that?
Oh, of course. But I feel like if he would have stopped and been and
asked like, can I slap you? Like
I would have just been like, no, because if you was a true man, you would have just done it anyways, you know? But then I get where like the whole consent thing plays in. But then again, it's just kind of like the vibes. I feel like, and when you can just like, based on how you're fucking her, I feel like she can just like, if she's loving this rough shit, I'm sure a little slap wouldn't hurt her.
That's true. But I mean, all right, there's some shit like, all right, like one thing I will do or I have done without like really like asking beforehand is like spitting in their mouth.
Oh my God, I love that.
But you gotta be like inside to do that.
Like what do you mean?
Like inside of them. Like you gotta be like, yeah, like that's what I had to be. Like I had to then be touching their cervix and I'd be like, open your mouth, you feel me? And then just spitting it. And it's not hacking a loogie, y'all. Okay, it's literally just like
a little.
Yeah, you just spit in their mouth.
I mean, there are times where like I'm sucking dick and like they'll like hold my neck and like pull it up like that, and I just kind of they just go right into it. But I mean, I've had the same guy who slaps me. He also spat in my mouth, and like. That was interesting because I feel like in the moment there's just like a rush of just so much happening. Yeah, because
like if you think about it too much, it's like you're like
exactly.
Like, but then you gotta just kind of just do it.
And then once you do, you're kind of just like there. Yeah. Like slapping would be one of yours. Then what else?
Yeah, slapping.
Have you done bondage play?
I want to. I have some things in my apartment too. I just don't have no one to try it on.
Okay, so what are these bondage ideas?
Like I got handcuffs, of course, and I got this thing.
Handcuffs handcuffs is the equivalent to being choked during sex. But
I got like some from Amazon, and it's like. It gets your wrists in two little things, and it gets your like your ankles and other two little things, and it's like there's like ropes that like I guess.
I'm trying to imagine this. Like, explain it again to me. Explain it to me again.
Imagine there's something to where you can't overextend your arm, like you can't go past this, and your legs won't open up or like let you move.
Is it like a little pole?
No, it's like rope, kind of like tether. It's like a tether type thing. I don't know how to fully explain it. It looks kind of funny to me. Like it looks like.
What is the box? How does the box look? So. Is she supposed to be harnessed in the air?
No, it's just something that she's just like laying down in the bed with, and then it's just like it has her arms. I guess you could like, cause it's like, all right, let me find the best way to describe.
Yeah, explain the best way. Okay, I'm trying to imagine. So
imagine like a long, like you know the little strands that stay on like backpacks to like tighten and loosen.
Oh yeah.
Imagine a long one like that, and then there's like 7 to 8 clips.
7 to 8 clips.
Like clip areas, like clip on areas on the little backpack strap thing, and there's like.
So it's adjustable.
Yeah, adjustable.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you also have like 4 little like wrist things and like ankle things. Like 2, like one will go here, one will go here.
And so is it like free ropes that you kind of just like?
Kinda. It's kind of similar to that. I haven't fully tried it. I haven't fully tested it out yet.
Okay, so what else do you like?
So
you're into like rope play, I feel, because I feel like that, from what I'm hearing, that sounds like rope play.
It's like dominant. Like I like to pin people down.
Okay.
When I do it, like, and like I'm a bigger dude, so it's like if you. Like we're gonna talk about it beforehand, you feel me? But like if during sex, if you struggling, like you're not gonna like get out of that.
Do you like when they're like struggling? Yeah. So you like it to like borderline almost death?
Yeah. It's like fucked up. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm like, that's fucked up. But then I'm like, it's kind of hot though. Like I like that.
I mean, it is hot, but I feel like, okay, so this is so bad to say, but it's kind of like rape play almost.
It's fucked up. I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, it's almost like rape play, but like to sit here and be like, oh my god, I'm into like rape sex. That's like
I feel fucked up. I feel fucked up saying that.
Exactly. So like rape sex kind of just like we're gonna like people get raped and it's so bad. It's so sad. And I'm like
it's traumatic. Like
it really is a traumatic experience for sure. And like I feel like it's more so just like borderline like abusive sex. Like when you go on Pornhub, you look up rape sex. It's kind of just like you don't see anything at all. But if you look up like abusive, that's like they're like the closest you can find to like rape sex. And like those porn always like it I feel so guilty watching it. I feel fucked
up. It's like a guilty pleasure because I'm like, oh,
exactly.
Like, I'm hard right
and
now.
I feel so guilty being aroused for that. But like the idea of just, oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. But kind of just like the idea of someone so vulnerable, having no like control over themselves and having no power. And like that to me is just like, obviously it's so wrong,
right?
But there's just something so arousing about it, and I can't put my finger on it.
I can't either, and I don't even like telling people about it because then they look at you like, "Oh, no, you want to do the real thing?" I'm like, "No, I couldn't do the real thing." But it's just like the idea of something like that. I don't know, because it's like both partners are consenting, you know.
And I feel like bondage sex kind of is like the gateway to like rape/abuse, you know, because like when it's the same concept.
Yeah, because like
you're both being tied up, and like the only thing difference is consent.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everything
it's about the same thing.
Is the same thing. It's like anyone who rapes anyone is kind of just like they would literally be doing bondage sex. Hello, Raw Doggers. It is me, Elena, once again. Please keep in mind that we are not making fun of or picking at the whole rape situation. And I wanted to provide a hotline for you guys. That way, if you guys ever find yourself in a sticky situation with sexual assault or you just need to talk to someone about it, there's a 24-hour hotline you guys can call, and it is 1-800-656-4673. I repeat, it is 1-800-656-4673. You guys can call anytime you guys want. It's a national sexual assault hotline. Anyone who's been through getting raped or anything, that is a traumatic experience, and it will hold and dig at you. So I advise you guys to talk about it and just please give that number a call if you guys are dealing with anything similar to that, and just give it a chance. This shouldn't be something that haunts you for the rest of your life. But the number again is 1-800-656-4673. Back to the podcast.
You know what it is? It's a power thing. It's like a power dynamic.
And do you feel like you would like to have
I like
power?
to have power in the situations.
And do you feel like that kind of came from like mommy issues?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, so what happened?
Like as a kid, like my mom used to beat my ass like bad.
Hard? Like for
she
real?
broke a belt buckle on my back one time.
Ouch. I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's all good. You feel me? But nah, she did that, and then it's like I just felt like really emasculated or demasculated, the word is, as a kid. And so like when I got older, like everything I would do sexually, like I had to be the one in control, like powerful. Like people in my comments would be like, you should try like some subplay. I'm like, I can't like that.
So you would never be a submissive? You have to be the dom.
I have to every single time.
That is so interesting, because I know some doms sometimes they like, well, like switch the roles, you know, the girl starts pegging the man or something, and like that gets interesting.
Right? Yeah. No,
but you just couldn't do that ever.
Could never do that.
That is insane. So like what makes you like nut? Like what's like the one thing that like can just make you nut right away? Like what's the easiest way to get you to come?
I don't know, because I didn't come until like my 4th or 5th body. Like I thought.
Oh, so you have good stamina then? Yeah. Would you say you have good stamina?
It's either stamina or it's a mental block. I don't know, but it's something that will keep me going for a long time.
Are you like thinking about other things, like what am I going to eat for dinner?
No, you know what it is? Sex is a competition for me, and I don't lose.
What? Between who?
Me and the person. Like I'm not coming before you do.
Oh, that's so cute. That's kind of like, that's adorable.
Yeah, like I'm not doing that before you. Like, I don't know how long we gotta go, you know. So
what if you really have to?
I can just take
because
my mind
I know sometimes girls, they can't come. Like I mean, not even that, but like I've heard so many stories of girls that kind of just like guys can never make them come.
Well, yeah, because it's like the problem is like most dudes
teach the boys. Right, okay. How do you make girls
listen
finish?
Up right here.
Yes.
First and foremost, foreplay. Okay, you gotta clean your plate, bro. Okay. You gotta eat something. I don't care if you don't like. You better learn how to like it. Okay, because it's like I'm pretty sure only like 25% of girls can like come from like penetration alone.
I feel like it's usually kind of either like getting fingered.
Yeah, like you have to like finger, you have to eat. Like I personally enjoy eating pussy. Like that's fun for me. Like I do that for my pleasure, not for theirs.
Yeah.
And I also like to overstimulate people.
It's like, what do you mean?
Like, you know, you ever been to the point where it's like you're coming so much, you're like, okay, like stop, like that's enough.
Well, I mean, once I come, I'm done. I'm kind of just like rolling over.
Well, when you get to the point of like, you know, having an orgasm, you're like, okay, that's it. When you get to that point, when they get to that point, for me, I'm like continuously eating to the point where they're like, okay, like almost.
So the equivalent to that would be like you coming and a girl keeps sucking. Mm-hmm. Do you like that?
No, but I like doing it to other people.
How is that fair?
I don't know, it's fucked up, but I definitely like doing it to other people. Learn like a woman's body. Okay. Like just like, I don't know how to fully explain, but first off, find the clit. It's not that hard. Okay, literally find the belly button and just like use your finger and just go down. And then,
so is that how you find the clit? Because even I sometimes wonder where the clit is.
It's literally you like boom, you found the belly button. You're gonna go down, right? Go down. You're in her like private area. The first little protrusion of skin that comes out, give it a little like twirl like that.
Is it the top of the pussy?
It could be, yeah. It's like the top area, but it's like if you're not sure, just do like this really fast with your finger. If she gives a reaction,
a little like wiggle to
yeah, just like because it's a very sensitive area. Yeah. So if she gives a reaction, you got it right there. That's like 90%. So
that's how you find. I've always wondered because people are always talking about like the clit. I always thought the clit was like something inside the pussy.
I did too for the longest,
but I didn't know that the clit is literally just on the surface.
Yeah, it's like it's not fully in. It's like. Because I like it's not hard for me to find. It's like right there, you know. So
you're used to it. You're like, this is it.
Yeah, it's right there. And it's just also shit. Don't ask if she came. If you have to ask if she came, she didn't come. They will lie to you. They're really good. Girls are really good at faking.
I've heard where it's kind of like girls will either be like, oh my god, I'm coming, but like you don't see anything. Mm-hmm.
And it's not a visual thing. It's like for me, I know when they come because it's like it'll go from wet to water park.
So all those porn that we see where girls are just squirting.
First off, most of porn is fake. You can ask porn stars. Most of porn is fake. Like they put water in there. She pushes it out. You feel me? Like they do that shit. Yeah. Or they have like
my life has been a fucking lie.
They have like lotion that looks like semen. If a dude can't give him like a money shot, and then
I knew that part, but I mean. I just never knew about the woman aspect of it.
No, it's fake. It's hella fake.
So girls don't actually squirt like that?
Like real professional porn that most of y'all are watching, like at home, like touching yourself, like that's fake.
So girls don't actually squirt like that?
Like I've made someone squirt like that before.
So is that them squirting or coming?
It's squirting, because cum is different.
And so when they're coming...
It could be simultaneous, you feel me? But
so when they're coming, what is that? Do we see the cum or do we just feel it?
You can
when they come, do they come from inside and is it like shooting? I'm like learning about.
No, okay, all right.
It's like, now. I'm so excited.
This is what most girls would do if they're trying to fake it, you know. Okay. And then this is something that most dudes will fall for. It'll be like, oh, and then the eyes will roll back, and then they'll like bite their lip, and they'll do like one little fake shake, and the dudes will be like, yeah. I killed that shit. That's not fucking real. Okay.
What is like a real cum?
You can control many parts of your body, like make it like your leg shakes and shit like that. But the one thing no one has control over, it's like the inner thigh muscle. When the inner thigh muscle jerks and jumps, not from them shaking. I'm talking about when the leg is still, but the inner thigh muscle jerks and jumps. You got her right then and there. Good job.
And that's coming.
That's right there.
And do you see anything coming out?
You could, I mean, some girls like cream, you know, and some girls like when they come, they also squirt at the same time. But for the most part, it's like that's it right there.
And what is that white stuff that always like comes out when they're like during sex? Girls always like produce this white juice.
I just say cream.
So that's like, what do you think that is? That like them? Is that their cum or what is that?
I mean, it ain't like semen. So
it's definitely not semen.
So I'm like,
it's the leftover juice.
Yeah, like I'll be sick. I'll be so sick. No, but it's like I guess it's like some type of something. I mean,
is it like their pussy juice like producing something from however? I always thought that was them coming. Like I thought that was their cum.
I just call it cream because it's like not all girls can make that. Not all girls can cream and not all girls can squirt.
Yeah, I know a lot of girls can't squirt because I hear that it's really hard to make a girl squirt like that.
It is. It takes multiple times.
And can you make them squirt like that from just like penetration, or would it have to be like fingers involved and like tongues involved and all that?
No, it's like I'm sure you could do it with the other things, but for me it was just like a penetration thing. Cause like my dick isn't like it's curved upwards. You feel me? So it's like the G spot.
You have a curved upward dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the G spot in the vagina.
You're always constantly hitting it then.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Yeah, I'll be
then.
cheating. It's a cheat code. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the key to everything.
Yeah, you gotta have a curved dick.
It's just like you can't lose with the curved dick.
Not really, no. And also for the dudes out there, bro, look, I don't care if you rocking 11 inches of dick, bro. If you don't know how to use that shit, I promise you, she gonna cheat on you. She gonna leave. Like, first off, who wants to get fucked with 11 inches?
Yeah, 11 inches is a lot of fucking
It's a lot of dick, especially if it's like, you know.
And people actually have 11-inch dicks.
I'm like, damn.
That's insane. Like,
but I don't even think you could be hard and like think at the same time. Like, I feel like there's too much blood going.
I mean, the thing is, I've seen guys with like even 10-inch dicks, and like it's not even fun because like when they're so fucking hard, it doesn't feel like an erect penis. It just feels like
a knife. Not
only that, but like because it's just so big and there's just so much blood in it, it just gets heavy. And like the way that I'm like
should be heavy.
The way that I'm kind of just portraying it, like it's so heavy, and like because it's so heavy, it doesn't fully erect and stay up. It's kind of just weighing itself down, but it's just hard. And like it's not like this. Like, it's not like a sword. It's kind of just like a flimsy sword. But it's hard. It's erect. But, like, I mean, maybe I'm just dealing with the wrong dicks. But, like, the big dicks that I've seen, they're not fun at all. Like, I thought, like, oh, my God, big dick. Like, it's going to be so fun to fuck. But, like, it's so, like, it would be so hard getting in because it was just so, like, it wasn't rock hard. But like a smaller dick, because it's just all that blood.
Oh, you getting hard. I'm talking about cutting diamonds hard. Like,
yeah, when you have I feel like when you have a smaller dick and you get so hard.
Listen, bro, if you seven, I want to say 7, 8.5 inches, bro, it's money spot.
7.5 is like a good.
Yeah, that's like money spot. It's right there, because it's like they, unless she's dealing with some gargantuan monsters, she ain't gonna be like your dick little.
Yeah, because 6 is like average, right?
6 is like average for dudes.
7 is like cute. 8 is all right.
And when you get an 8.5, you feel me? Like, now when you touch it, 9.
What about girth? What's a good girth? Like, what's a good girth?
Like circumference wise, I think you want to maybe have like a 1/2 inch circumference, maybe like 2 inches. 2 inches, because that's a lot.
Okay, so what is girth? It's like they measure around it.
I guess so. I mean, like, because I know some people out there, it's like dicks as thick as my wrist, and I'm like, I can't see that being pleasurable.
I can't see that being fun at all. I mean, it would be fun to like look at.
Yeah, it's like, because it's like, all right, there's some dicks out there where I feel like for girls, it's just like, oh, the fact that I even like got to look at that, like, that's cool. But then there's some that's like, okay, would I actually enjoy having sex with?
No, like the thing with me is kind of just like I've always told people, like, I always love the idea of like a long skinny dick, because like for me, long skinny dicks, they're fun to fuck because it goes in deep but painlessly. But big girthy dicks are fun to fuck. I mean, no. I'm still fun to suck because it's right there. It's just, it's fun. But like to sit on that and actually put that inside you, it sounds almost like painful. And so like,
yeah, I can't. I don't know how y'all. I can't. I'm not getting fucked. So.
It's kind of just like, I mean, it's kind of like, I feel like it's like big tits. Like when they're like small little like.
See,
like
I'm an ambassador for like little titties and little booty. Like I'm an ass guy. Like I like ass. But
yeah.
My build wise, like I like if you like are a sprinter or something like that, like a track.
What the fuck is a sprinter? What?
Like track. Like the
okay,
athletic,
a runner.
Yeah,
okay.
like a runner. Like like the track build. Like where they got the strong thighs. I like that. That's hot.
Okay, so back to what I was saying.
Yeah. My bad. I got.
How dare you interrupt me, Jordan? I'll never forgive you for this. But like tits that are like D's, it's kind of like it's enough to like it's cute to like play with. But when they're like big, blown up, like MILF porn star titties, at that point, it's kind of just like I
can't even watch that.
It's like it's so big,
it's too much.
It's exactly.
I can't, like,
it's like it's fun to look at. It's like, okay, the idea is hot, but like, what can you physically do with that? Because it's just so damn blown the fuck up and huge. I feel like that's the equivalent to like a guy with a really, really big penis. Like, yeah, it's big, it's fun, but like you really can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I mean, like you get to like, I guess for if you're like doing TikToks or videos and your dick is like big on soft, like you could be like, oh, that.
Okay, you've seen those videos, right?
Yeah, I mean, some dudes.
What is your theories behind it? Because apparently people stuff their socks.
No.
They put socks down there.
Some dudes need to stuff socks, so some dudes are like, do like this beforehand and get them like a half.
Yeah.
Check. Look, I'm a grower. I'm not showing my soft dick. I know what my shit look like soft. It's laughable. I laugh at my shit soft, but just wait till it get hard though. You feel me?
You're like, that's when the demon.
Like just wait till it get hard though. You feel
You're
me?
like, here it comes.
There's some dudes that are like they'll either cap on it, or some dudes are just blessed in that way where when it's soft, that's the that's usually the full size. And I'm like, see, that's not even like useful, because you can't even like walk around in public in sweatpants without people thinking you're either hard or, because it's like, imagine you got to pick your daughter up, right, like Girl Scouts, and then you in sweatpants
of all places, Girl Scouts.
Like, bro,
you're gonna take us to Girl Scouts.
And then you just got sweatpants on and that shit touching your knee. Like, what? No, my shit is combat ready. you feel me, turtle head in there until action is required. And I appreciate that. You feel me? It makes me happy.
That is so funny that you put like, so you are a grower then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah.
I know some guys who are just, they're always like their size like soft is their size hard.
Yeah, and you see, I add a little mystery to it because it's like, what, like, okay, wow, you know, oh, it's like 10 inches, but it's like we already knew that, you know. Like,
yeah,
for me, it's like,
I mean, it's fun. I've met guys who are like growers, and like I'll like suck it. I'm kind of
it's like pop goes the weasel, it grows in your mouth.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and like it kind of grows the more you like. It's kind of like a baby.
Yeah,
the more love you give it, it kind of just
grow. You feel me? So
like dicks are like little babies or like little kids. Like all you gotta do is give it some love, and some like caring, and it just grows before your fucking eyes. It's like those little towels, and have you ever get those like towels as you're a kid, and you put them in water and it just expands?
The little dinosaur little things, the little like the pill things you drop in the water.
Yes, it's like that, but with like a penis, and you just keep wondering, like, oh my god, how big is this gonna get? It just keeps getting bigger before your fucking eyes, and it's so great. I'm like getting excited just thinking about it. I love it so much. But what is like your ideal like pussy?
Okay, hold on. You know, I think that actually all depends on like situations, because I feel like I don't know if there's an ideal pussy, because it's like there is too wet and there is like too dry, and then some people would be like, well, that's on the guy. Well, it's like, I don't know, some girls have some medical things, but no, for me it's like, damn, what is an ideal pussy, bro?
Like, do you like it like, how's your, I mean, I can't speak on the pussy behalf. I really can't,
because I'm trying to think like, what is an ideal, I don't know. I think it just depends on who it's attached to, honestly.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, because there are times where I'm kind of just like, oh man, I fucked this guy. His dick was pretty, but I wish that dick was on this man. That's my ideal dick.
Oh, okay. I wish my ex's best friend.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about your ideal pussy. So if it's your ex's best friend, I'm sorry, ex's best friend. You got involved with your ex's best friend.
You want me to tell that story?
Oh, fuck yeah, tell that story. So listen, oh my god, you're a horrible man.
Yeah. So all right. So in high school, you know, I used to mess with this. Mind you, they had this. I ain't gonna say their names, but they had the same name. So that was the most fucked up part about it all.
And were they best friends?
Yes.
And that was the most fucked up part about it all.
No, but so I dated the you know, my ex, and then we fell out, and then started messing with her friend, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and I ended up taking both their virginities. But like, I ended up sleeping with her friend before her, and that's why I fucked up, because sex with the friend was better than sex with her. So anytime I would be fucking her, I'm thinking about her friend. But then anytime
Jordan,
I'm fucking
awful, what the fuck?
It's like the sex we would have, like me and her friend, like it was so good, because it was like we not supposed to be doing this. Like it's like
taboo.
Yeah, it's like
taboo.
It's like oh, this is bad. Like we bad people, but we would fuck that shit out of each other. Like that was some good ass sex. I'm not gonna lie. And I wish I could put that, like the sex I had with her, onto her, because I liked her more. But we were more sexually compatible.
That is so bad. But yes, I know all about fucking taboo sex. I mean, I've never done anything like that. Horrible fucking man. I can't believe you. But I mean, like, I know the idea of just kind of like taboo sex. Like something that you're not supposed to do just feels better. It's more fun. It's like, and I feel like that kind of goes down to like, for example, trannies. Like a lot of straight men, they fuck trannies because they were raised to like not like,
yeah, like
it's taboo. It's taboo. It's so taboo.
It's just like, wow, like, you know, I might get judged for this, but it's like, that's like, damn, like that's kind of hot.
Exactly. And so would you ever fuck a tranny?
I can't say yes or no. I don't know. Like, I don't like.
Okay, so the situation presents itself to you.
Right.
You're at the bar.
Right.
You meet this fine ass girl.
Right.
And then you find out
like
she got what you got.
Like before or after?
A bit before.
Was she?
You're about to go home.
Like, describe her.
Okay, wait. Here's the thing. Would you prefer them to tell you ahead of time or be surprised in the moment?
No, give me the choice. And that's just no. And the thing is though, that's like safety reasons, because, you know, some, like me, I'm not tripping off it, but some people are real like,
some people would definitely be like really upset.
Yeah, they'll be so.
And so when they get upset, do you think that goes down to their own insecurity?
I think because it's like, all right, they are women. Trans women are women. Like, I'm sorry, like if you don't think that's a girl now, you feel me? And so
I love that.
That's a girl now, and so like you shouldn't feel no type of way for being attracted to the like physical features of a woman, because that's a woman. And I think the problem is like they still see them as like, oh, that used to be a guy, and like,
well, I mean, a lot of times they're looking at it as like body parts,
or they feel like, I don't know, there's like some internalized like homophobia with them.
Yeah,
they're like,
like a lot of
now, like I don't know, like just gotta deal with your own demons, bro. I don't care who you fuck as long as you're safe. Like, do your thing, bro.
But yeah, it's mainly just like, because when they think of trans, when like the way that you look at it is completely different. Because for example, like you're looking at it as like, oh yeah, they're just women. It's the initial attraction on the outside. But a man, like a different person might look at it as if kind of just like, no, I just see a dick. I see a guy. That's fucking gay. That's gay. That's gay. That's gay.
And let me tell you right now, any dude that's acting like that is gay on the law. I'm gonna tell you.
And that's what I've noticed.
I went to, look, I ain't gonna out him. I don't do that, but I would definitely went to college with a dude, and anytime a gay man will pass us, he'd drop an F-bomb, yada yada yada, and then come to find out, Brody like was from what I heard, he wanted to get with me.
He wants to get with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ain't hear that until way after we had fell out. We wasn't cool no more. But I was like, you know what? It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
But I was told, like, when I be sleeping with a girl, he'd be like listening in on me, like fucking, like all types of shit. And I feel like if he would have just come to me, approached me, and been like, I like you, I could have denied him, but we still could have been cool. Yeah. But I feel like from where he came,
do you really think you guys could have been like chill though? Because I feel like if someone came to me and told me like, oh my god, like they have a crush on me, I would kind of just feel like away. Like I feel like every nice thing they did after that, I would kind of be like,
no, you know, because now looking back on it,
because I know like guys are different than girls. Because girls have that kind of just like love, but guys are just like, that's gay.
Like I know, I feel like for a little bit, like now that I'm looking back on it, like there was definitely, I feel like he was preying on me a little bit. You feel me? And I don't want to like, or I feel like he took what I did, I like the wrong way, because it's like when in the college dorm setup, like I had a PlayStation, he didn't have one. But his room was nicer, so he would always let me come to his room and kick it. And his roommate never came, so I ended up like just sneaking into his room, like living there. Like for months, I lived in a room I was not supposed to be living in. And then one day I was just like, bro, like you don't have a PlayStation, you let me live in your room, like I'll get you one. Because you know, for my friends, it's like you don't got something, I'm gonna get it for you. So I got it from him, and I think he took that as like, oh my god, like Jordan likes me back. Yeah, I think he took a flirtatious thing. But then it's like whenever, I guess when it didn't go to where he thought it was gonna go, that might have like, I think that pissed him off a little bit, because I think he thought I was like.
Was that the reason of their fallout or no?
Well, no, he tried to rob me. He tried to take $3,000 on my bank account.
Oh my god, was that you shaking your leg? Was that you just shaking your leg right now?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. My heart just dropped. I thought it was a mini earthquake.
Oh no, my bad. I got ADHD, so I'd be like.
I was like, I felt, and I was like, am I about to witness an earthquake right now? I was like, that felt so like trippy. I was like, oh my god. But I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. He was just, there was a money issue, and I kind of knew who the culprit was. So when I called him out on it, he was like, no, and then someone else was like, hey. Because they, and this is like why I was lucky. I really got into like entertainment and stuff, because it was actually one of my followers who had also knew him, and they were like, yeah, Jordan, like I really like you, and I think you're a cool dude, and what's happening to you is wrong, because this situation is going on behind your back. And so they told me about it, and then I got the handle, got my money back. But I think he like, I truly believe he did that because he felt the type of way because I didn't like him.
He just wanted love from you.
And I like, no, we were like, I was supporting. He was a homie, but it's like, looking back, he did a lot of things to like try to like undermine me in front of other people. Like, all right, he would like try to get at girls, but they would always be looking at me. Okay. But I wasn't, because I didn't, I'm not, I wasn't caring. Like, I was just trying to just, get some food or something like that. And so I just think like he would always try to like talk on like, because he was light skinned, he would try to be like make dark skin jokes. As a dark skinned person, I grew up on dark skin jokes. Like you hear that shit all the time. So I mean nothing. But I'm just like, I don't know, you were trying to like, I guess, take the heat off of you and then throw it onto me. And then there's like certain things I do because I was comfortable with my sexuality, and he'd be like, oh, that's that F-word stuff. And now I'm looking at him like, bro, like,
that's a little suspicious.
Yeah, like, there's no straight dude I know that's like, you're gonna drop it every day, like that's just in your lingo. Like, nah, bro.
That is a little suspicious.
That is, like, so I mean, anyone out there that like has a unwarranted hatred for gay people, like, I can see if you got jumped by 7 gay dudes, you just like, I hate all gay people. Yeah. Like, yeah. But it's like you ain't got no.
Yeah, they did nothing to you. You just like had this hate out of nowhere. Yeah, like, I feel like
you might be gay, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Bro.
I feel like it just comes out of like they're being like they're afraid, they're not comfortable.
Yeah, and it's like that. They feel like they're gonna get judged by people, and you might, but I mean, it's your life. Fuck it.
I mean,
now in different. Well, that's me. In California saying this, I'm sure if you live down south, it's definitely
different there. I guess it mainly, I feel like it involves in like the environment that you're into, because that plays a big part in it for sure.
It definitely does for sure,
and that can like maybe make them feel like a way of like, I don't want to come out. I'm not.
Yeah, and it's especially in this sense, like when you get into like religious stuff, there's like, oh, this goes against. Look, bro, at the end of the day, you can live your life for someone else, or you can live your life for you. Yeah, I mean that's just as simple as that.
And like I feel like because like they're afraid, they're kind of just like, maybe if like a better way to disguise it would be like to hate on it.
Or
but then I feel like when they do that, it outs them even more.
They will have sex with a lot of. I'm telling you right now, gay dudes that are in the closet will try to overly have sex with women and brag about it with their friends, just so their friends don't try to suspect them.
You think so?
No, I know. So the same dude I was talking about, he had like 50 bodies.
You really that's the thing. I feel like they wouldn't be more.
No. They try to fuck the gay out of him. I'm so serious. Like that's like they really try to. They're like, okay, I'm not gay. I'm having sex with all these women, but I'm like, if you ain't never satisfied none of them, and you ain't really finishing, like that. There's definitely something interior that you got to deal with yourself for sure.
So going back to trannies then, if you're at the bar,
right? Am I tipsy or I'm completely sober?
Okay, well that depends. How what kind of drunk are you? And
I'm doing it. If she bad, I'm doing it.
Okay, so how drunk do you usually get when you go out?
I don't really be, cause I'm a loner. I be in my crib, you feel me, chilling. So I don't really drink like that, but I did get fucked up off Hennessy one time.
Okay.
Like but if she bad, she bad. Like I say that to my followers all the time. If she bad, she bad. Like,
okay, because I saw you posted him. They're like just date a guy, and you're kind of
all right. For the dudes, cause it's like this. For the dudes, it's like all right.
You're like, I would date a guy, but me and him just fight all the time.
Yeah, like all right, cause for the video, I was just talking about like how like I thought about like what if I do, but I was like, nah, I can't. That just.
Wait, you were actually being like for real?
I was dead ass because I didn't know if I was straight or not for the longest. Like growing up, I was just like, especially after I got molested, right? Because I like does something to your brain. I was like, am I straight? But then afterwards, I tried to watch gay porn. It did nothing for me. I was like, I guess we straight.
I mean, at least you tried it.
I tried it. I'm not scared. I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared, bro. Like,
it's so funny. At least you like did it. You're kind of just like, all right, cross out of the way,
bro. Because it's like this. Some of y'all out there are gay, and you ain't never go admit it to yourself because you ain't never watch gay porn one time. I promise you gonna enjoy that shit, and you gonna feel so fucked up because you're gonna be like, damn, I like that shit. Like, bro, like, see, I kept it real with myself. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it, but I tested it out though. Okay.
Would you ever go as far as like? Maybe that was kind of like, okay, that did nothing for me.
Right.
Maybe I need to fuck a guy.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so so that's different.
Right.
But now what about a trans girl who had a dick still? Could you see yourself getting aroused by that?
See, the thing with me is like when something looks feminine,
posture,
like when something looks feminine or
so
something,
you like feminine energy.
Feminine energy.
Okay.
I like that in like than anything. So it's like if they look feminine enough, I can't say that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I haven't been put in that situation yet, so I don't.
We're gonna put you in this situation. I'm just gonna have one of my friends be like, "Hey, I'm with Jordan. I need you to pull up right now," and just.
I'd be like, "Damn!" Like, I don't even know. Like, what does one do? I'm not gonna like flash like, "What the fuck you doing?" I'm not gonna hit him. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. But I'd have to really just look in myself. Like, are we doing this? Is this? I don't know.
So you've done anal sex then?
I've tried it. It's never worked with me.
What do you mean it never worked?
Like I said, my dick curves upwards. You know how hard it is to try to get that in there, especially without lube. I never used like lube and like with that before.
You need to use lube if it's anal.
I just tried to put it in, didn't work.
No. You're doing it all wrong. I'm about to give you the anal protocol, but you're not ready for that. So
wait, hold on. What's that? The anal protocol.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Yes.
What's the anal protocol?
Well, it depends. So like if you're fucking someone who, oh my god, I've talked about this in every single one of my podcasts. At this point, it's just going to be like my intro.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk about the anal protocol. So girls before I don't know about girls because girls like to do anal spontaneously, but like girls like me who have like that only hole, we have to do the anal protocol. So basically we go in the restroom, we shove, I'm about to bring it out and scare you to fuck with it, but it's like, it looks like a bottle and there's like a long tube. You fill it up with water, you shove that bottle up your ass, and you squeeze it. You squeeze the water in there. So you basically plug your asshole with hella fucking water, and then you shit that water out, and it cleans everything. And you keep doing it until the water runs clear, and that's how you know there's nothing left. And then, once there's nothing left, you find a dildo, and you sit on that dildo, and you pull it out, and you make sure it's clear. You know, you make sure there's no leftover doo-doo on.
You have to do that every single time?
Well, yeah, because that's like insurance. Well, I mean, like,
that is true. Because if I get a shitty dick, it's a problem. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like insurance. If you want to make sure, like, okay, just to make sure it's not gonna get messy. That's why, like, I fucking hate to pump chump because like I'll literally fuck them for like 5 minutes and they come and I'm like, damn, I went and did all that work for what? For this? And that doesn't take like, it's not like a 10-minute like preparation. It's like, it's depending on what your diet is and what you ate before. This
Yeah,
can
I'm
take,
sure you can't have like no burrito before.
yeah, this takes like an hour to make sure like and how your body is too. If it's gonna take a long time, it's gonna take a while for your body to fully cleanse itself. And so like, yeah, you need to use like lube because the pussy naturally lubricates itself, but the asshole doesn't. It's just meant for pushing things out. And so now you're going against nature and you're putting something in here. You need to finesse it. You need to help it. You need to like bring it a golden ticket.
Right.
And that lube is the golden ticket. And that and only that will the anal asshole let you in.
I would do it. Like there's nothing like.
Here's the thing: you got to use water-based lube though.
Yeah.
You cannot use silicone because silicone is just.
It's bad for the body, ain't it?
Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, I've just heard the reason why I don't like silicone lube is because like it's just such a bitch to like take off and wash off because
Is it sticky?
like it's have you ever had oil like on your body like vegetable
Like,
oil, cooking oil?
Yeah.
And you rinse it and like it doesn't come out. You need to use like actual like hardcore soap. So I'm just kind of imagining that kind of like
In your ass.
in your ass. Like you would have to shove like soap up your ass to get it out. But like water-based lube, it's like it's fucking made of water and like other ingredients. You literally rub it like this, it evaporates.
Okay.
And that's why I feel like that just feels safer in the asshole. But going back to the tranny, you would fuck her then.
What is she? It all depends on what she would look like. It all depends. Because I'm talking about like the features, like facial wise, you have to really look feminine.
Okay, so
like, really, really like feminine features. Because otherwise, it's like I don't think I could do it.
Okay, so let's just say okay, so we already established that you would.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go into the sex with the girl. You're getting naked, and then boop, her dick gets hard. What are you doing with it? Are you gonna touch it?
Bro, listen.
Because think about it this way.
That is a shock to the brain, but if it's bigger than mine, I have to go.
Okay, and if it's not bigger than yours?
We rock, paper, scissors.
What do you mean you rock, paper, scissors? Are you touching it or are you not touching it?
No, we rock, paper, scissors. If you win, I'll touch it.
Jordan, that's
If
not
I win, I'm not touching it.
That's funny, but that's not how it works.
I'm so serious. Like,
okay, so it's kind of like, how would you feel if you were to like sex with a girl and she's like, no foreplay, no touching, just put it in me?
First off, I'm not doing that. But that ain't like,
because here's the thing: the same way that you're gonna ignore this she-ness, we're gonna call it a she-ness.
Yeah.
How would you feel if someone ignored your penis?
What you?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I know some girls who have their dicks, they feel uncomfortable having it out. Like they just feel like, oh my god, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. But some girls, they embrace it.
Right.
You know. And so like, when you get that kind of girl, like, you can't just ignore it. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Poor thing.
Like I said, you beat me in rock paper scissors, we might have something going. Otherwise, I don't, because that right there, I don't know, because then I'll start thinking, because I'm like, I don't know. This is a lot of thoughts.
Okay, now by doing so, would you like start to question your sexuality and be like, am I gay?
I don't know.
Because here's the thing. It's one thing to be straight and attracted to like females.
Yeah.
But then I feel like when dick play comes into hand, it gets a little suspicious. But then it also comes down to this of just wanting to please your partner.
That is true, but it's like, wait.
I'm waiting.
If she still has her dick, can she like nut? Can she come?
Well, I mean, it depends how high her medication is.
Because look, check this. No. Like if you nut on me, bro, I'm crying. I'm gonna cry. There's no. I can't mention. No. You just nutted on me? Nah.
But you know, some guys like that because they like seeing like.
No, fuck no. I'm gonna go home and cry. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna act bad. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna just sit in my car and be like, I just got nutted on.
Okay, so you would totally be down with playing with it if you lost rock paper scissors.
If I lost rock paper scissors and I don't lose, I'm not losing no rock paper.
Okay, but so if you rock paper scissors,
yeah,
and then you lost again, now can she come on you?
Fuck no, that's not happening.
So you won't rock paper scissors for the cum shot.
Yeah, no, that's not.
So you get your nut and she doesn't.
Fuck,
that's a little fucked up. I mean, what happened to the? Oh, it's a competition. Yeah, but it's a competition. But see,
that's the thing.
Where's that energy now?
I've only ever had sex with like girls that were like born girls. You feel me?
Cis girls.
My bad. Cis girls. So it's like, I don't know. Like I'm sure I've been nutted on with a coochie before, but you feel me? Like
I know, but here's the thing, though. You. These are your words,
right?
You literally said females, trans or not, are females.
They are females,
and so when it comes to sex with a female, it's a competition.
It is a competition,
and so all of a sudden, where's that energy? She can't come now just because she's got a dick.
She can't. I mean, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close my eyes and act like it's my dick.
Wait, I'm sorry. So you're gonna? I'm gonna just
close my eyes and just be like, bro, hurry up, bro. Come on, man.
But she can't come on you.
No, bro. Bro, no. If you get nut on my hand, bro, at that point, bro, like we.
Oh wait, so you're gonna close your eyes and jack her dick and pretend it's yours?
I'm gonna have to or something like. Oh, I don't know, bro. Like, that's when we start getting into the sticky situation. Yeah. You feel me? So I don't know.
You're funny, Jordan.
I'm so serious. Like, I don't know how we. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, you feel me? I want you to get your nut, but it's like.
Okay, now let's say you did all that.
Right.
Oh, I love scenarios so much. It really picks at their brain. I love it. So you did all that.
Yeah.
And you walk home, or you go to your car, and you're in there, you're kind of like, damn, why did I like that?
I guess I'm gonna do it again. If I like it, I guess I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. So have you ever been with a trans girl then? No, huh?
Never, no.
But that's something that you'd be open to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to doing a lot of shit, though. You feel me? Life is short, so.
Okay, now would you be open to dating one?
I don't know, because I barely.
Magic question. I mean,
I barely date cis girls. I don't date really like that. Keep it a bean. Like, my relationships suck. I'm not good at dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
But had the opportunity present itself, it's your dream girl. Everything, big ass, small.
If she's my dream girl,
but all she got is the dick.
Fuck it, I'll try it.
Personality's A1. Could you see yourself giving up pussy though?
For life?
Well, I mean, relationship.
She can't get the surgery.
Well, I mean, what if she doesn't want to? But she's your dream girl. She's your dream girl.
Nah, if we gonna date, like I'm talking about years, I'm gonna want some coochie again eventually. So unless you want to bring one of your cisgender friends into the situation,
Okay, now she just brought a pussy once in a while. Could you make that work?
What you mean a pussy once, like a pocket pussy?
No. She brought once in a while you guys throw in a random girl just so you get pussy again. Could you live
I don't think I'd give up pussy for life. Nah.
Okay, that's why you're not giving it up for life.
Nah,
but kind of just like this. You're dating this girl, and once a month you guys have a random girl come in.
Nah, I need more than that. unless her head is out this world, because I like head more than I like having sex. So if her head is out of this world, I'm not even thinking about coochie at that point.
You like head more?
Way more.
Really?
It's the only time in sex I can relax.
I mean, head is fun, but I prefer penetration. I love getting penetrated.
No, penetration is cool, but it's just I just to be able to lay back and just get some head, that's usually.
So so when it comes to sex and head, you prefer?
I like head.
Okay, give up one. You can only give up one. Sex or head?
Sex.
Really?
But look, I like head. I like getting my dick sucked. Okay. If that's all I can have for the rest of my life right now, I'm a dying happy man.
And what kind of head do you like? Because there's that slow.
Oh, I know. I like that nasty sloppy shit where she's just. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, because there's that slow head, which is kind of just it's cute and you feel everything. But I feel when it's just too fucking fast.
No, all right, that also work within your bracket. If you are not a deep throater, don't try, because I promise you that shit hurts like fuck. I'm talking about when you, because I mean I ain't never had a dick in my mouth. You feel me? So, but I'm just when you going too fast on the dick, that hurts. Our dicks are really sensitive. Yeah. So it's when the teeth are kind of going, and also the back of the neck. If you don't open that shit up, I'm talking about, I want my shit to go right down there, not to hit the base of the neck. You hit the base of the neck, that shit hurts.
Okay.
A lot. It's like hitting the wall. It's thick as fuck.
Then eyeball part it goes down.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I like that, because when they do that, it's they open up. I don't know. They gotta really like you to do that. That's how shit. But it's that feels nice. When you see your whole dick disappear, I'm not doing that little fake ass where it's a hand at the bottom. I'm talking about your dick is just gone. I'm like, oh.
That is insane to me. I didn't know. I've always seen porns they do that, but I've seen that, but I just never I guess when I think about the reality of it, where the dick actually goes.
Oh, there's some girls that can suck a mean dick. I'm telling you right now, I'm in mean dick, make you. Whoo.
But do you ever feel when they go too fast, you don't really feel anything at that point anymore, because it's just so much happening at once?
Yeah, you gotta have.
That's what I'm thinking.
If you go too fast, it's you don't really feel much. But if it's you going slow with, oh shit.
Like I'm thinking, yeah, like
some way
so like
shit
I
like
feel like that slow head is fun because like you feel everything. It's more intimate. It's more sensual. But I feel like if it's just so much happening,
Yeah, like don't try to be Sonic with the shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's just like keep a steady rhythm.
okay.
Keep a steady rhythm for sure. And I like when my balls get played with.
Okay, so you like the balls being
soft,
played with.
Though. Don't yank the motherfuckers. Okay,
Do you like your balls being sucked?
Yes.
That
Gently though.
Yeah,
gently. Do not. They're not grapes. Don't pop them in and out of your mouth. Like no. Like you got to be gentle with your shit. But
because I've had mine sucked and I didn't like it. I was just kind of like, oh, that feels almost uncomfortable, and I'm like, stop that, like, ow.
Yeah, like some people don't. I rock with it. I like getting my nuts sucked on for sure.
You have sex a lot, right?
Yeah.
Just yeah.
No, it's not a good thing, y'all. Like no. Like I'm a whore.
You're like I'm a whore. What are some like I want to hear the nastiest stories you have to tell.
This happened just a couple days ago. She was sucking on my dick and like threw up on it, but not.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
She was sucking on my dick and threw up on it, but not like the visual throw up, but like the scent, like you can smell it. And then I fucked her with that, and then I ate her out afterwards with that. Like this is all raw sex, mind you. Like this.
You don't like condoms, huh?
Nah.
Or you just have to be like, oh my god, condoms don't fucking fit on my dick.
No. It's a psychological. I put a condom on, my dick's going soft.
So you have mainly just raw sex.
Mainly, yeah. But I also get tested a lot though.
So. Okay,
and that shit is like $70 per thing. So
as long as you're getting that.
Yeah, no. You don't be dirty dicking out here, okay?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be, living my lifestyle, you gotta get tested a lot. But also, it's just like, and then afterwards, I start fucking her again, and a blood clot fell out of her fucking coochie.
I'm sorry.
Like it fell out, and I was like, I'm fucking her, right? I have her leg up, I'm fucking her. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, what? I'm like, what is that? She's like, what? I'm like, that. And it's just like a fucking blood clot. I was like,
ew, that is so disgusting. Okay,
and she was like, oh my god, I'm embarrassed. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I just fucked the blood clot out of you. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, that shit was some wild shit though.
That is insane. But whatever happened with the throw up? Did she just swallow it right back, or?
Yeah, like, because it wasn't like chunky throw
okay.
up, but it was like, there was definitely something mixed with the saliva that came back down. Because I could smell that shit. I'm like,
when you smell like people's throw up, you're kind of just like, that's disgusting.
But then the hardest part, because I was giving her head afterwards, and I could smell it when I tried to breathe, so I had to like give head holding my breath. I was like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, nah, that was,
oh my god,
that was some sick shit right there. I've had period sex before.
Oh my god. How is that?
It feels so good. It's so
wait,
wet.
What? How?
This shit is so wet. The pussy is so wet.
But it's blood though, right?
I guess so. I've ate coochie out on her period too.
And like bloody.
That was like Dracula. Tastes like nickels.
Jordan, you are something else.
It's some sick shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nasty as fuck. Shit, real life sick.
No, that is because I've seen period porn. I've just seen.
You can't think about it. I promise you. You think about it, you're not doing it. So
yeah, because I've seen it, and I'm just kind of like, that is disgusting.
Like, that's a lot of blood.
I'm like, who fucking wants to do that?
But when you in it, in them trenches. Just go, fuck it, go mode.
Okay, so when you're like fucking during like their period,
it feels so fucking good, and it feels good for you. And you could, because I can start a period early and end it early.
Yeah.
A lot of orgasms, like I think you have like 3 or 4 orgasms in a row, like that'll push out all the excess blood out of you, and then your period just stops early.
And do you ever like look at it when you're like? I
try not to. No, that should have fuck with me.
I would have,
like, the lights got to be off, or it got to be red lights on.
Does it smell? Does period sex smell?
I think from person to person it depends, because some people have strong flows, and also like, I mean, I don't expect the period to smell good, but there's definitely some that smell like, and then there's some that's like, oh, you can deal with that. And
so when you're eating this bloody pussy,
I'm not smelling nothing. Like, I'm like holding my breath, and I'm breathing.
You're just doing it.
I'm breathing out my mouth. You
are so funny. Like that, you even put yourself in that situation and be like, all right, here I go.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it, because it's like, all right, because it's like, for me, it's like, sex is like a big, like, and I had to learn, like, not everyone deserves that type of dick. Like, like I had to actually talk with my mom. She was like, son, you can't fuck everyone like this. I was like, all right, you're right, mom. But it's like, yeah, we're close. She had me at 18, so she's only 18 years older than me, so she's like a big sister at times. But no, it's like, my sexual reputation meant a lot to me. So I'd be damned if someone was like, I didn't have a good time with Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, you may not have came, but you wasn't walking afterwards. You either came or you wasn't walking afterwards. But you ain't never gonna go to your friend and be like, oh, this nigga dick weak. Hell no.
Yeah.
It would never be like that for me. No, I'm probably not far down there.
That is so funny.
I had sex with this one number 11. She has her coochie stank. When I said stank, I mean,
number 11's a TikTok one that everyone knows.
Yeah, number 11.
Tell me about
Her
number
shit
11.
Stank, bro. Like, it smelled.
What did it smell like?
Bro, like fish. Like when you know.
So when they say pussy smells like fish, they actually mean it. Then
some dudes are being dramatic. Her shit smelled like a seafood restaurant, and I still fucked it. So that says more about me than her. But it's like
you're like, let me just add that.
Yeah, like
I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy.
That says more about me than her. But it was like her shit was wow.
Okay.
Like, you don't smell that?
How often do you fuck number 11?
I only fucked her one time. Only took one time.
Because apparently on TikTok you talk about her a lot.
Bro, because people keep like telling, they be like, what's this number 11 story? I'm like, bro, like, I don't want to talk about this.
Let's talk about number 11. So her pussy smells, that can't just be it. How was the sex though?
It was terrible. And this is why it was really terrible. She hyped herself up so fucking much. She was like, oh my God, I'm gonna suck the fuck out your dick. Like, you gonna nut in fucking 5 minutes, an hour passes. She's like, you haven't come like yet? I'm like,
and was this from just head?
No, like sex.
Okay.
And she's like, you haven't come yet? I'm like, no. She's like, I'm sore. I'm like, oh, here we go. Look, it'd be different if she didn't hype herself up, and I didn't expect much. Mm-hmm. But if you hype yourself up, I'm expecting some like Tiana Trump level shit. Okay. And if you can't produce that shit, I'm gonna be mad. Like, I'm gonna be really like fucking upset. So
it's just that? It's just her hyping herself up. Her pussy smells.
Her smells, hyping herself up, basically. Yeah.
And sex wasn't good.
Yeah, it was not good. No.
What was it like? Was it blonde? Was she the sexy starfish?
A little bit. Yeah, I don't like when girls just like, no. Lay there and take it sounds like I like when they lay there and take it. But it's like, I don't like when they just lay there. You feel me? Because if you're going to lay there and take it, there's like, I don't know. There's like you trying to fight back a little bit. Like you throwing it back on me. And I'm like forcing you to like have to like tap out a little bit. But if you just like laying there, I'm like, bro.
That's the part of the abusive that you like.
Yeah. But I'm like,
like take it, bitch.
If you just laying there, bro, I'm like, you're not into this. Now I'm not into this. Because for me, it's like as soon as my brain's not into it, my dick's not into it. Yeah. Like we are like in tandem. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Then I'm just not rocking with it. And then the sex isn't good. And then I just be like, okay, well I'm gonna go home then.
So you love sex so much. Would you ever consider like doing it as a job?
See, this is the thing. Before I knew what being a porn star was, I would have maybe considered it. But there's literally times in porn where you have to hold your, like, you have to like stay hard for like 3 hours during the scene.
Oh, I mean,
you have to cut and edit a bunch of shit.
Well, it doesn't have to be like actual porn. Like, for example, the last guy that I interviewed, Zach, he does OnlyFans.
Right. I used to OnlyFans for a little bit, but I would just be like jacking off. I had sex on there like.
So would you like pursue that? Because think about it, it's kind of just like everything that you would like and get paid for it.
That's true, but see, the thing with me is like I don't like setting shit up. Like I don't want to have to remember, because when I had OnlyFans, I only posted like I guess a sex video one time, but I had fucked hella times after that. Yeah, and I just be forgetting to record the shit, because it's like first you have to find someone that's cool with being recorded, and then you have to find like angles that have to hold the phone, and you can't like do everything you want because you only got one hand. Like I like to be interactive with sex, like use my whole body, and it's just like, unless you set up the camera, it just don't really work like that.
I get it. That makes sense, because my last podcast, we were just talking about it, him and I, and like it was just kind of like stage sex is not as fun as like sex on your own free time, because like you're gonna have to watch the angles, like how does this look, how does that look,
and then you worry about what you sound like, and people get self-conscious, and I'm like, no, let it out. Like,
well, are you vocal during sex, or are you like quiet?
See, this is the thing. The reason I shut the fuck up, I want to say some very disrespectful, mean things, and a lot of people ain't ready for that. So I just
give us an example.
Like I want to be like, shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. That's why your dad never loved you. Like,
oh my god,
but
Jordan,
you can't say that. You can't say that type of shit. So I just like, I'm just focused on the mission. You feel me? Just ninja. Just
okay. Go on. So give me another one.
Just grunts. It just be in the moment, like disrespectful, vile shit that you shouldn't say about someone, because it's like that's a person. I'll be wanting to say that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is on me?
You're funny. Oh my god.
During sex, multiple times I've growled. Like it's like a. Like that during sex.
Give me another hardcore growl. That was a weak growl.
No, it's like
you could do better.
I don't know. It's just like
I think they deserve like
like some shit like that, like a roar, like I don't know, like something like that. It was like animalistic, and it was like when I was eating pussy, and the girl looked at me. I looked at her. I was like, my bad.
I'm sorry.
Because I just got into it, or I was fucking, and then I just like had one of them like roars, and then she like looked up. I just started laughing. Because I was like, damn, that was really weird. Like, why the fuck did we just do that? But I don't know, it shit just happened.
So you just get so into your like...
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. It just gets like really like animalistic for me sometimes.
That is so fun. I feel like you would do great with OnlyFans.
I mean...
Because you have a good amount of followers.
Yeah.
And so like, you would definitely have like subscribers.
I feel like but it's, I don't know, because it's like, I feel like some people, no, when I used to do OnlyFans, like, they used to ask me to do, like, butt play, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And it's like because I know for, like, the gay dudes, like, they want to see me do that. I'm like, bro, like.
No, yeah, your phone would most likely be.
Like, gay dudes. Or, yeah, and I'm just like, nah, like, you want anything else, bro? Like, I'm not.
You're like, come on, anything but
this
that.
it's an exit only. And they, like, they don't get that sometimes. I'll be like, bro, I'm not. From childhood trauma and just, like, me as a person, I don't even like behind hugs. You feel me? So
you don't like what?
Like back hugs. Like, I don't even like people come behind me and like try to hug me. Like, I don't like that shit. So I'm like, I can't. No one's going inside me for sure.
You're like, the back door has to have always eyes on.
Exit. Yeah. Like, yeah. That's okay. This was also I had fucked her best friend like 9 times, and I only fucked her twice. So
this is the going back to the same name girls.
Yeah, but I remember one time I fucked the best friend so hard, like, she fell off my bed and her legs. Like, imagine you're upside down and your legs fold over you, and she couldn't move from that position.
Okay.
She was just like stuck like that, and I'm like, anyone that's ever had sex with me, I'm goofy as fuck when we fuck. All right, like, I'll be serious when it's time to be serious, but you had it was like a comedy show when we fucking, because I'm cracking jokes, all types of shit, like, we're having a fun time, but I'm just pointing at her and laughing. She's like, bro, that's not funny. And I'm like, bro, like, you need some help? And I just start like pulling her leg and shit like that. And she's stuck. So that shit. But I don't know, because it's like, I have 31 bodies and I truly only remember like 8 or 9 of them.
Were you like not sober?
No, I'm completely sober. I just, like, some people just aren't memorable. It's like sex wise. Like, it's just like, oh, it was cool. It wasn't like nothing like, oh, I think about that sometimes.
Yeah. So are you good at one night stands then? Do you have? You have a lot of one night stands then?
I have a lot of one night stands. Oh. Unless. If the sex is good, we fucking multiple times.
Yeah, and does that ever evolve into something more?
Nah, it don't work if it do. I've had a relationship off one of those where it's like the first time we fucked, I was like, this is some good ass shit right here. And we was cool for a couple months, but like for me, it's like relationships, I feel uncomfortable being vulnerable, so it's like I'll self-sabotage.
What do you mean?
Like, I'll do shit to fuck up the relationship on purpose.
Because you don't like being vulnerable that bad? Mm-hmm.
Or because it's like, for me, it's like I get scared, like, because my parents, they were together for like 25 years and they got divorced. So I was like, I'll be damned. Like, I'll kill somebody. You take 25 years out of my life, I'm going to jail. There's no fucking way. 25 years and we ain't work out, I'm going to spend the next 25 years in prison. Like, no. Like,
Jordan, stop it.
You just wasted so much time. Like, so I just avoid.
Now you're going to waste more time in prison. You're fine with that?
I don't know. I feel like, in jail, I feel like I'll be cool. Let me know. I ain't going to jail, but you feel me? Like, I feel like I'll survive.
But you shouldn't be in jail anyway.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have wasted my time either. So, like,
so you're just never gonna be in love then?
I've tried it. I got my heart broken before. Shit hurts a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
But you wouldn't be open to like another relationship?
I mean, I'm kind of looking.
You can't look at it as kind of just like, I don't want to waste it. Like, if you have that mindset all the fucking time, it's never gonna go anywhere.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. There's a couple girls that I look at. I'm like, no, there's one girl in particular, but she don't even stay in this fucking country. Like,
that's how it is, though. They're always.
I'd be so mad because I'm like,
they're always fucking far away. They're always somewhere. And she got anywhere with fucking California.
She got a boyfriend now and shit like that. And like, I really hope that your relationship fails because I really want your girlfriend, bro. But it's like, it's like they either be cuffed or they be hella far away, and it's like, so I just be doing my own thing, working out, getting paper.
So, favorite sex position?
All right, it's
the one that makes you nut.
It's like it's doggy style. But it's like,
you like doggy?
Yeah, but it's like,
I feel like you would like some more like intense stuff. Like,
no.
I feel like doggy is kind of just
it's
like
it's not just doggy. It's like I call it like then they're like the pit bull. You feel me? Because it's like it's the pit bull because it's like aggressive doggy. You feel me? So it's like you got her pinned down from doggy style and you choking her at the same time while you fucking her, and you also like grabbing her hair and yanking her fucking neck back like that, and you just pow. Yeah.
So she's not in the doggy position.
No, she's like pinned to the bed, but I just call it doggy because it's from the back.
So how do you hold her neck up while you're like? I'm trying to imagine. So she's pinned down.
Yeah.
Where's like how is she going like this? So she's pinned down.
She's pinned down like you're pinning her down with your body weight.
So she's laying flat.
You're flat and you're laying on top of her.
Oh, that's not doggy, honey. Doggy is kind of just like doggy is like when you're on your knees and you're like your body is like straight up and she's kind of like just bent over.
Oh no, fuck that. No, I like when they pin down.
Yeah, that's like a different position.
Yeah, well, shit. Well, it's my position now. Jordan Mure position.
It's the pit bull position.
It's the pit bull.
So that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
It's my favorite. Like if I really had to like focus,
I feel that would be so like I've had guys fuck me in that position and then they got to take breaks.
No, because that shit feel good because you hitting. That's pure like that position, and also when she got like her legs on your shoulders, and you also have
missionary.
Her, like, but it's like bent over, like it's like missionary, I guess, but it's not just like normal missionary because it's like you have like a pretzel kind of. Yeah, that right there.
A pretzel.
Yeah, it's like it's like she's flat, and this is her legs, and now you made her legs flat over her like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. I'm putting the image together. I can see it. So that's kind of like...
That's how you hit the cervix right there. That's how you turn the crazy button.
There's a cervix too? What the hell is that now? That's inside the pussy,
cervix
right?
is like the pussy wall. Like, that's like that's
like the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, like any dude that is, there's
the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, basically. Any dude that is, like fortunate enough to like be able to get back there, like whenever you feel like, oh, it's not going no deeper, like that's the cervix. And you could bruise that. I've heard girls had that bruised. That hurts a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
The fact that I'm learning so much about pussy from a man, it's just insane to me. Like I'm learning, like they have a clit, they have this. They have what else do I need to know?
The labia majora, the labia minora. That's like just like the lips, like the two like layers of lips.
So, trans girl, if she had a pussy, would you love that pussy? Because, technically that pussy was a dick before.
But so it's custom made.
So if you're eating that pussy, your pussy's sucking dick.
You can't put it like that. You can't say it like that because I'm gonna be fucked up. No, like, I got niggas just cook. Wait. I've always wondered, like,
okay, wonder,
like a trans woman.
I only know so much about this information though, so I'll try to let you know as much as I know.
I've just been curious, like, with a trans woman and she's gotten a surgery, so now it's like there's a vagina down there, like. I wonder, like, what's the difference in, like, what that would feel like?
So, I actually interviewed this girl. She had the surgery. It was Lila Gibney. And she was saying how, like, it feels better. And she was saying how, like, I asked her about orgasms. And I was like, how does it feel? Like, because like, you know how when we have dicks, we shoot and we feel that. And she was like, it's literally that feeling, but inside you. And I'm, like, trying to imagine. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she was saying how it's hard to explain, but it just feels so good. And, like, I don't know, like, honestly, I'm still trying to understand and process the information that she told me. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's just kind of like an inverted cum shot. So, like, that feeling, that sensation that you have, like, shooting is now inside. It's so fucking weird. I mean...
Yeah, I just can't... I don't know. I've never...
So, like, you would gladly eat that pussy knowing that it used to be a dick. Oh. Because, like, some of that skin there and some of that pussy, it's man-made, but like they're not ordering custom situations skin, like that, like they're not ordering custom skin to like mold a pussy. It's like they're working with what they have.
Like I gotta I don't know if you could tell me you used to be a dude before that.
No, let's say like this is like some girl that you were dating, and then she just got the surgery. And so you saw that dick now turn into a pussy. And you're kind of just
like I knew her before.
Yeah. And then she was like, oh my God, Jordan, I got a pussy. Let's link up. I want you to test it out.
Oh, I need a lot of pussy. And if it didn't feel texturally wise like those.
Now I kind of want you to fuck someone post-op just so I can like get a point of view from you.
I wonder what it would feel like. I'm actually curious.
I kind of want to make that happen now. So if I find a girl that's post-op.
Is she bad? She bad, I guess. Is she bad? She bad. If she fine, like.
Here, let me pull up Lila for you because I feel like. Because Lila's a friend of mine who got her surgery. So I want to know, would you fuck her just because, like, I think she's beautiful, but she has the pussy. And so I kind of want you to fuck her now. Just so you can tell me what it feels like.
She has, like, the post-op.
Oh, yeah. She walked into my house and told her to get undressed right away.
Wow.
So you would do it. Can we make this happen?
Like a science experiment?
Yes, like a science experiment.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know.
We'll just have to get you liquored up then.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd have to be a little fucked up.
We'll get you liquored up really bad, and then we'll just like wait until you start seeing double vision, and then we'll just be like, Lila, meet Jordan.
That's so foul. Wait, okay, all right. For your voice, is this your like natural voice, or do you?
Okay, so there is a surgery to make it higher, and I've thought about doing that, but then like. I'm just so scared of what the outcome could be.
Or like, can you like lose your voice entirely?
Oh no! But like some people just lose like like they're not as loud as they can. They lose volume. And so like they end up sounding just like really soft. And like it's a feminine voice, but like it lacks volume. Like my voice, it's like I can be loud. And like some girls, they can't do that because like I mean, I don't know. I've just seen some surgeries where like they get their voice done and they're not able to produce as much volume. I don't know if it's because they're so new into like the surgery, but yeah, there definitely is a surgery for that. But a lot of the times, if like they don't have that, they'll have to try to make their voice feminine, and then that ends up being really nasally.
Yeah, that is something that I do know.
And that's usually a dead giveaway.
It's like, well, for me, I can always like spot like a trans woman. Like y'all still like, you know, this is girls to me, but I'm like, all right, see, like facial features, I'm like, I can always tell.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't fuck with me, because I feel like there's some dudes that's like they couldn't tell. So if they didn't like want to go through it because of whatever reason, and then they go through it, they're like, oh my God, am I gay now? I'm like, bro, like, no, you that's a girl. She has woman features. You weren't attracted to
and
it
goes down to that. Like it goes down to the initial attraction. Kind of just like a straight man looks at women and they love that, and so when they look at a trans girl, they see a woman, and so they're attracted to that. But I feel like if they were looking at men and they were kind of just like, oh my God, why am I so attracted to like Jordan right now? Yeah, like that's gay, because now
that's gay, or you could just be bi. Like,
yeah, I mean, but definitely in the sus range. Yeah, but like being with a trans girl doesn't make you gay at all. I feel
like just try it, bro.
But then touching it.
Nah, rock paper scissors.
Now that becomes rock paper scissors to you.
It's because especially if it's like if it's massive.
I mean, I doubt it's. I mean, some girls, they brand themselves off of that, kind of just like in a second, I'm gonna pull up this like escorting site of just trans girls, and they have their dicks out, and I'm gonna make you sit down and look at it, and I'm going to, you know what? Fuck that! I'm gonna pull it up right now because I want you to see how big these girls have their dicks. So we're gonna.
Because if their shit bigger than mine,
no, this is actually really funny. That one has her dick out,
bro. Her shit is bigger. Bro.
Look at that. How do you feel about that?
I can't do it.
Like, if she walked in and she was like, baby, let's go.
Nah, fuck no.
And she like had that just flopping out. What about that one?
Nah, fuck no. That's like, what the? Wow. That's like my fucking forearm.
And you know what's so funny? These girls be like 5'6" having dicks that big.
That don't make no. Wow. That is.
Let's see. I'm sure we'll find. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Isn't that?
Nah, I can't.
Oh wow, look at that one. Her name is Look at Jennifer. Jennifer's really got it going on. Oh my God, look at Paola. She's really got it. Hold on, no. Look at 50% off Dolce. She's got a BBC. Isn't that insane?
Hey, good on them.
You know, isn't that insane?
Good on them.
Let me see. Oh wow, look at Teresa's got it going on. Like, this is just so, they really have their dicks on here. Like, I thought they really allow this. Let's see. Oh, look at it. This one's cute. T.S. Carla. So if that walked into your house, it was kind of just like, Jordan, let's get to it. You couldn't do it?
I'm like, hold on, bro. Chill, hold on. I'm gonna need to hold on.
Wait, I can't do this right now.
We're gonna have to rain check this one. I'm gonna have to let that play in my head, but I don't think that's happening.
So she would have to have like the smallest fucking.
It would have to then look like a coochie at first glance.
Oh yeah.
First glance, I would have to be like, what?
Okay, but.
Is that extendo clit? You feel me? Like,
she's gonna eventually like get hard.
Is that how it works for you?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like get hard?
Well, I mean, so some girls. Oh, now I'm being asked the questions.
No, I'm just curious.
So some girls, I know if they're on their medications and the medication dose is really high. If the medication dose is really high, then they can't get hard. But I mean, for me, I never had a problem not getting hard. I feel like I have a really high sex drive. So like sometimes I even get off my pills just so I can like rock one once in a while, because it's fun getting hard. I personally love it a lot. But a lot of girls, when they get hard, when they're on their hormones, so basically what the pill does is kind of just like it adds it cuts back your testosterone level, and then you put in estrogen. So in other words, it's two pill. We're going to call it pill A and pill B. Oh my God, this is perfect. Okay, there's a road, okay? The lady holding the stop sign to stop the cars are the testosterone. The lady holding the stop sign is pill A. And then the kids crossing is pill B.
Oh, okay.
So the first pill stops the car so that the pill B can like get into your system.
So it like blocks. So you just like,
so like
makes it difficult to get hard. But you can wait. So
it makes you stop producing testosterone. So I basically stop producing like body hair. I don't get muscular. Like.
So how do you have an orgasm?
Well, you mean you still produce cum?
Oh, it's just not hard.
I mean, you would have to like jack off, or like some girls, they can't produce orgasms, but like sometimes like when they're on their pill like religiously, then like they sometimes can't even come, or like when they do come, they'll feel it but nothing comes out. So I like to test myself because sometimes I think I'm like invincible, because one, I'm 5 foot fucking 2. I'm like this big. When anyone meets me, that's the last thing they're fucking thinking of. It's like, oh my gosh, she must be a guy. And so there are so many times but I never around black men. Never around black, because if there's anyone who can spot a tranny, it's black men.
I can mile away.
Yeah,
mile away.
Around white men, they dumb.
They don't know.
White men are fucking dumb when it comes to trannies, and so like I always like, we call it pussy stunting, where like we just like pretend we're born biologically female, but around black men, I'm shutting the fuck up and I'm getting out of there, like, you know,
because I could spot it.
Yeah, it's like they just know.
Yeah.
And so, like, I've never done it around black men for my own safety, but around white men, I can fucking go for, like, days.
Because they'll fall for it, huh?
Of course. And it's not, keep in mind, you guys, it's not even, like, a thing where it's kind of like, let's see how many guys you can trick today. It's kind of just, like, we're outside, we're at the bar, and, you know, we're just hanging out, and then situation presents itself.
You get a lot of free drinks off that?
Oh, obviously, but like I don't really drink that much, and so like I just went, oh my god, get my friend drinks, babe.
I feel like if I went to a gay bar, I would get a lot of free drinks.
Oh, 100%. But you got to play the part for the night, though.
Yeah,
you can't just sit there.
But then it's like, oh, see, this is the thing, like you ain't getting no sugar at the end, bro.
Yeah,
like this ain't.
And like I feel like they're gonna expect that.
Yeah, so. They probably will. They're probably just like, oh, I'm like, bro, like. Got your ass. You feel me?
Yeah, but I mean, just don't do that.
Then
they're gonna be like, "Oh man," you gotta just be like, "Oh my god, I have to go."
Be like, "Oh, I gotta."
Exactly.
Chalupa.
You gotta keep the fantasy there. I kind of just like, "Oh my god, I had this like chocolate man, so really, sexy."
Like, no, because I've been hit on by the first time I ever got hit on by a gay dude, I was in New Orleans.
How did you react?
I was like, I felt like, I guess how girls feel when dudes hit on them. Okay. Because he physically, like, visually undressed me. Like, he looked me up and down like I was candy. And I was like, he's really, like, looking at me. Because at first, you know, in public, you see someone, they see you, you know, you just keep walking. But then when you look and they're still looking, and you look and they're still looking, and then it's just like I think when he licked his lips to me, I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, hell no.
I was like,
abort.
I was like, thanks for the, because like I'm not one of them dudes. I'm not gonna be, I don't. Yeah. Thank you. I know gay dudes have taste, so I must look good, if you feel me. So it's just like, thanks for the compliment, but you brought
I'm not rocking with this.
Yeah, you barking up the wrong tree on this one, brother. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are times where like I won't tell a guy, and like things will escalate. Like this one time, I just talked about this. It was a security guard, and like things were going good, but then like when I told him, he got really upset, and like reacted the same way like your friend would, kind of just like, oh my god, flipped out, completely lost his shit, and was like, yeah, I want to come beat you up right now. I want to come beat the piss out of you, destroy all your fucking shit. Got so mad for no reason. And like, keep in mind, I never fucked this man. I never did anything like that would cross the line with him. I mean, we made out and that was it. But I never touched his dick.
At least you warned him, because you could have gave him head, and then at the end of that, he could have came, and you could have been like,
I know. And like, hey, when it comes to like doing that, I like to make sure like I don't cross the line too. Yeah,
because some a dude will kill you over that. Like some dudes would be like, oh, this is, I feel like I got violated,
and I feel like exactly, and I feel like even me kissing him was like,
he probably because he's like, because especially if he liked it, he's like, fuck,
and like exactly, and so like the whole time he was just kind of just like around me. He was really happy. He was kind of like, I told my mom about you, and like
he was probably like, because you know what it is, he probably thought you were a cis woman. He probably like liked you, and he's probably like, oh, I could have kids.
Oh no, he did like me.
Oh yeah, see.
And so he was telling his mom about me and everything, and like I'm like so beautiful too, and so like he was kind of like, I got a good deal, basically. Like, this bitch is nice, she's the finest bitch here, and he was like, damn, I really got.
Y'all never did. Wait, how long were y'all talking for?
Guess. You'll never fucking believe this.
Like a week?
Like 2 fucking days.
Oh, he weird.
3 days at that.
You tell your mom about to go 2 days, bro?
Yeah, and like, here's the funny part. The second day we were at dinner, right? It literally said, I love you.
No, Brody's a psychopath.
Yeah, literally under his breath. He goes, I love you. And I'm like, what? And he was like, nothing. And I was like,
nah, you weird. Nah, that was weird as fuck for that. I ain't gonna lie.
but I mean, I kind of looked past it only because he was so fucking fine. So I was like, you know what? Okay, see, I could have told him, but then like usually how I do this is kind of like I let them like get to know me for like a week, and then once they like get to know me, I'm kind of like, okay, I gotta tell you something. That way, like by then, now that they've actually gotten to know me, meet me, see how small I am in person, they're like, okay, well, when I met her, there was nothing really manly about her. Because I feel like if you tell a man you're trans before he meets you, he's going to have this idea that you're this big buff guy.
They think you built like me.
Exactly. And so like,
me.
I like for them to meet me so they can see like, she's so small. She's just like, everything about her is like a female. Her skin, her way that she is, like her mannerism is just so feminine. I want them to meet that first and then get to know me and then place their judgment. And then sometimes it always works out. Because, like, my first boyfriend, it was like that, you know? And later, once he got to meet me, he was kind of just like, well, I'm already so, like, into you. Like, it's hard for me to, like, say no now. Like, I was definitely his first. But I wanted to do that for him. But the thing was, like, because he was already speeding shit up so fucking fast, second day already saying, I love you, telling his mom about me. And, like, we went to go Christmas tree
Did he actually tell his mom about you?
Yeah. And, like, we were going Christmas tree shopping, and he was buying Mr. and Mrs. ornaments.
Oh, yeah, no, he was like, this is a manipulation tactic. It's called love bombing. That's how you make someone fall for you. See, but you flipped it on him. But it's called love bombing. And it's just first couple of days or first couple of weeks, even month, you give someone like a crazy amount of affection. To where they're like, oh my God, I really love this person.
Yeah.
And then you just take that away. So now they're like an addict and they're fiending for that same sensation that you'll give it to them like every couple of days.
Is that like an actual thing?
That's a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I grew up with manipulative people around me, so I definitely picked up traits. I use them for good mostly, but it's like I know how to play a game.
Scary ass man.
Yeah,
but,
it's like
but yes, that's how he was, and I was kind of just like, okay, I wanted to wait a week before I tell this man, but I was kind of like, he's already like 2 years into us dating at that point, because he was kind of just like doing everything that you would do 2 years in, and I was kind of like, okay, I gotta like tell him now. But from you, how would you like, if you were in his shoes, how would you like the situation to present itself?
Tell me straight up.
Tell me straight up?
Tell me straight up. Give me the choice.
But then I feel like if that was the case, like let's say me and you were talking and I said, oh, I'm trans. Without meeting me, I feel like you wouldn't be eager to meet me then.
No, because I see on Instagram, like you didn't look like a masculine person.
Yeah, but I feel like most people just like think like, oh my God.
I mean, it also depends. Like I know especially nowadays, like surgery is very advanced. So
well, here's the thing: surgery is advanced, but you can't deny bones.
Yeah,
bone structure. If they're naturally broad, you can't get rid of that.
If you built like me, bro, good luck.
Yeah,
good luck. Like shorty, like you a girl now, but you good luck.
Yeah,
and you have like very like small bones,
or like if they have like masculine hands. Like, those are the things that surgery cannot do.
Yeah, no, that's just
surgery can only like add to what you have to make everything else appear smaller.
Yeah.
You know, they add big boobs to make the shoulders appear smaller. They add like big ass to make the shoulders look smaller, so it all balances out. So like, I feel like when a girl is just overly big too, that's what gives it away. But a lot of times it's just Adam's apple and like things like that, you know. But
you can't hide. Wait, can you?
Well, they have like surgery to like, if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
No,
I don't have.
No, I didn't like.
No.
Like
I'm telling you, Jordan, like the thing with me is like no one will know unless I want them to know. I feel like my voice is like a big giveaway though. I'm not sure.
No,
it definitely is a little deeper than most.
It's a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
But it's not like I've heard some people, I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
definitely the one. Yeah.
Yeah, like that was, I know. But for you, like first off, I didn't know like how tall you was gonna be. I mean, I was like
5'2".
I was like, she's little, like her voice is like a light. It's your voice.
I feel like my voice, like the best way to describe it would be like a female raspy voice, like a raspy female voice.
Yeah.
I sound like I've been smoking cigarettes.
Like a New York girl.
Is that what New York girl sounds like?
Like in Brooklyn, the Bronx.
Like I feel like my voice, like I have the ability to go as deep as you because I went through puberty. You want me to do it, huh?
Do it real quick.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to close your eyes because I cannot.
Okay.
Bro. Like, it's.
Wait, hold on. Say a whole sentence like that.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Say, hi, my name's Elena.
Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this. So for the sake of this podcast, I will. Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Elena.
Like, it's deep, you know? Like, okay, now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, Jordan, that's my real voice. I have the ability to go that deep because I went through male puberty. My vocal cords went through male puberty. But when I wake up, this is what I sound like. This is my voice 24/7, you know?
See, this sounds like Elena right now. When I have my ears closed, that was like Eric.
I get the name Eric.
That was Eric for see. That was Eric. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just how life. But like, this is my voice 24/7.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't sound like you forcing.
Like this is your voice.
Yeah.
But now if I ask you, make your voice a little deeper.
Yeah.
Like you can do that because
you can talk like this a little bit.
Like deeper than that. You can do better than that.
Like
force it.
Like hold on.
Like mix your sentence with your growling voice.
That's some Pop Smoke shit. Fuck. That's oh shit. Fuck. It only works when I get sleepy. No, like on
deeper.
Really, I don't know if my voice
deeper.
Deeper.
Like deeper.
Oh shit, that got deep.
Like that. You see, like that. You're doing it. So like if I have to really force it, then that voice comes out.
Yeah.
But to say that's my voice 24/7, it's not.
Right.
This is my voice 24/7. You know. But yeah, I feel like a lot of trans you can tell is like their voice for sure.
How old were you when you were trans? First off, how old are you right now?
Guess how old I am?
23.
You're close, 22.
22. Okay.
I mean, you're fucking 18.
I know. I don't look 18.
You don't look 2000 fucking 2. That's literally insane. But I think I transitioned when I was like 13, started wearing girl clothes and all that. 16 actually got on the pills. So when they transition, when they get on the pill, it doesn't matter how old they are, they're starting female puberty.
How did your parents react?
So I started off really small. So it was kind of just like, I kind of grew up playing with dolls and just being like attracted to feminine things. So they kind of like had this vision of like, maybe our son is like gay. But they never had the idea of like, okay, being a woman. And so like I started like wearing sunscreen to school. And like from there I started wearing like foundation, makeup, doing things.
Did you have
slowly.
to deal with like a lot of bullying?
No, actually I had a really good high school experience only because my YouTube career and my following kind of shot up the fucking sky when I was on World Star Hip Hop. And at the time, World Star Hip Hop was kind of like a thing. It was
like
so
it was like
popular.
2016 or something.
Exactly,
like
exactly.
Like
and so my video got posted on there. And so like that made me really, really popular. That's kind of like, I would say like my rise to fame in a way. And so by doing that, by that happening, I got like a big following. So like I was like the celebrity of the school. And so like,
okay.
And so like no guys, even if they wanted to pick on me,
they wouldn't do that just because they know like all you gotta do is like make a video and they're like done.
No, not that, but they kind of just like they couldn't compare to me. Like, it's kind of just like I could pick on Elena, but I really can't because she's like she has a big ass following. She's like basically a fucking celebrity at this point. I would look dumb as fuck trying to go, and that's kind of like me trying to go for Donald Trump.
Yeah,
like I had so much power.
He's a billionaire at the end of the day.
Exactly, and kind of just like in that mindset. I'm not saying like I was like the shit, but I was kind of like the fucking shit. And so like a guy would look so dumb going after me because in that school I kind of had like fans because like the newer grades coming in, like the incoming freshmen, they're like they knew about me. So they're like, oh my god, Elena, I love you so much. And so like any football guys or any guys who wanted to pick on me, like those freshmen would come to my defense along with like my friends. And so like rather than being against me, they were smart and they're like, we're gonna be with her, you know. And so like everyone was super chill with me because I was super friendly. I'm not like a dumb bitch, but like I definitely knew how to like behave around certain crowds because I know some gay people or some LGBT people, they're kind of just very like and like just like really snarky and kind of like annoying. They have that kind of like flamboyant energy.
All right, I think the reason some people are uncomfortable around those in the, I guess the community is just like some people make it their whole personality. Yes, you know. It's just like I don't know. I guess it's like, because when I used to play football, like if I made my whole personality, football, like that gets annoying after a while. Because it's just like, it's just repetitive. And
I feel like a lot of like girls, trans girls, anyone in the LGBT community, they brand themselves off of that personality. They're just kind of like being like the gay bitch, like, right? Because it's like it's nothing wrong with loving yourself. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that personality. Yeah. But you need to understand that it's not for everyone.
And if you're gonna do that, you're gonna get backlash.
A lot of it.
You should like be ready for that. Like, if you're ready and cool with that, do that.
And so like when I was in high school, I made sure to not behave that way 24/7. So like around like the guys, I would tone it down a bit and behave normal. That way that it wasn't overwhelming to make them uncomfortable. And like I'm not saying like, oh my god, restrict yourself. You know, I'm just saying like there is a time and place for everything. And like you need to understand that most people are not going to be comfortable with like that kind of energy. And because I caught on to that, I made sure I knew how to behave around like certain like group of guys versus like the girls. Like the girls I would fag out, but around the guys I'd have to like tone it down a bit and just like, because they're not used to that kind of energy and that energy might be overwhelming for them and they might react in a negative way out of being uncomfortable.
Okay, being in the community, is the F word for you like the N word for me? Like, because I know people don't like, they don't like when people use it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I hear a lot of gay people saying it.
It's kind of like that. Like, you can say the N-word because
I'm black. Yeah.
I can say the fag word because I'm in the community.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And just like how like this goes back to like being like trans too. So like a lot of girls don't like being called trannies. Like it's wrong to address them as trannies.
Yeah, and
but I address them as trannies. I refer to myself as a tranny. Like I say tranny like you say the N-word, you know? So it's kind of just like it's the same exact thing. Okay. It's our own community and that's that.
Okay.
You know?
I was just kidding because I've heard it a lot and I'm like, wait.
Mm-hmm, but the second that you say it's kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold on. Because I like, you know, and then it feels like if I say this sounds more aggressive. And then like, I'm like, bro, like, first, I'm not going to. If I'm not gonna let you say the N-word, I'm not gonna say that word.
Yeah, and that's just a respect thing, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Now we're gonna switch. You feel me?
But I mean, it doesn't bother me. So like, throw it back at me. I don't give a fuck. You know?
No.
Like now I'm giving you consent. If you want to.
Camera, they're gonna be like, oh, he said it. He said it. Nah, I can't. Nah.
I mean, it's good that you know your boundaries. So I respect that, and I thank you for that. But yeah, I transitioned really young, and then high school experience was amazing. When I graduated, I got a standing ovation, and like. I was chill with all my teachers, and then after I graduated, a lot of teachers reached out and they're kind of just like, yeah, because after you left, we have like so many younger students transitioning now.
Oh, my school hated me.
Why?
My whole school hated me because I was like a player. I'm not gonna lie. High school, I was like.
Well, you're 18. Are you still in school?
No, I dropped out. I'm self-employed.
You're in what?
Self-employed. Like I be like selling sports cars and stuff like that. I got my own apartment. Shit, cool.
You live alone?
Mm-hmm. This has a very large Asian American community, and I'm coming from Oakland. It's either a lot of black people, or a lot of white people, or a lot of like Hispanic.
So it's like a different environment for you right now. Do you like it or no?
No, I like it, but it's just like the Asian Americans in the Bay Area versus here way different.
Oh, 100%.
Because like in the Bay they say nigga, like they say the N-word, and it's like they say it so smoothly that you don't even like check them sometimes. Yeah, because you're like, you sound like you're supposed to be saying it. Like you shouldn't say it, but you sound like you're supposed to be saying it. Yeah. But out here I feel like it's like.
They go out of their way to add that to their sentence. Yeah,
or they're just, I don't know, they just kind of feel like, I feel like in the Bay, the Asian American community is like very much Asian American, like the American part is like capitalized. Yeah. Versus out here, it's just like, you know, lowercase American. Like, you know, they're in the country legally, but I just feel like they're more in tune with their culture out here.
No, I get it 100%. This has been a really interesting conversation. I feel like I got to know a lot.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a fun time.
You exposed a lot. I loved it. You talked about a lot of things, which I appreciate. Yeah. You definitely didn't hold back. We learned about smelly pussy and like clitoris and the clit, and I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to like hang out with the pussy now, just like explore that.
Literally, like just like ask one of your like homegirls. Like, can I see it real quick? Can I like touch it?
Well, I mean, I have girls come over all the time. They're always showing me their pussy.
Be like, can I touch it?
I don't know if I can do that. The same way that you can't touch a dick, I can't touch a pussy.
Oh, okay. No, because I didn't hit my friends in the nuts before, but I never just like, let me just examine you.
Yeah, I can't do that. I feel like...
You don't think you could do that?
No, because I feel like the way that if you were to touch a dick, that'd be gay for you.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I feel like touching a pussy would be too straight of me because I was born male.
Right, okay.
And so I'd be like, oh, I shouldn't... This feels like this is too straight for me. You know, but I feel like if I was like born a cis girl, it'd be different.
Okay,
like,
let me ask
slumber party.
What would you do, right, as a trans woman?
Okay,
if you end up liking like a trans man.
Okay, so there is one man. I'm gonna show you him. He's so fucking hot, and I've always like he's the only man that I would make an exception for, and his name is Laith Ashley, and I've always looked at him and I'm kind of just like. Okay, could I see myself?
Bro, he has better facial hair than me. I'm kind of mad.
No, he is beautiful. And I'm always looking at him. I'm kind of just thinking, okay, Elena, can you see yourself? Like, if Laith Ashley said, let's get together, could you see yourself fucking?
Now, let me ask you something. Are you straight if you do that? Like, if you go...
Oh, no. Okay, so... Me being attracted to Laith Ashley is straight of me because I like men and Laith Ashley is a man.
Right.
But when it comes down, I feel like it would be more so just like I would be doing it just to please him. The same way that you would be jacking off a tranny's dick just to please her. You know?
I just be thinking, all right, and this is another thing that's like, it'll be like confusing sometimes for me. It's like, it'll be like, like two gay dudes, and then it's like, but you'll get a gay dude that like looks exactly like a woman, like the same qualities as a woman. It's just as a
the
dude.
twinks.
Yeah,
they're like skinny and everything.
And I'm like, for me, because like when I was growing up, when I first started like gay people or gay dudes, I thought like it's just a dude built like me wants another dude built like me.
Oh no!
I didn't.
There are times where like there could be a dude built like you.
Yeah.
And he's gay, and he likes little like gay boys that are very just like flamboyant, skinny, small.
That is very interesting.
No, those are called twinks because they're just really like small. They look like Tinkerbell.
Can I say that? Is that a?
I mean,
I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just say all the time, twink. It's just twink.
Yeah,
you know?
but
does it sound wrong?
It sounds like someone's like only the community can say it.
I mean, I don't know, but there's this thing called Grinder, and like it's like there's like mask for mask, so it could be like mask for mask means
like a dude built like me for a dude built like me.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they'll be looking, and there'll be somewhere it's like mask for femme, so like a dude built like you looking for a feminine gay boy, but not a female, just like a feminine, a boy that identifies boy, looks like a boy, but just has a lot of feminine energy.
That's
you know?
interesting, because my thing is like, my question is like, I wonder if like a dude that is interested in like a very feminine, like a gay dude that is interested in a very feminine dude, would he ever try like a girl, like a very masculine girl? Would he ever try a masculine girl?
Oh, you might be onto something there.
Because I mean, because I feel like you could trick yourself enough. I feel like you could be like, this is a very feminine dude, but it's just a very masculine girl.
But then I think it all comes down to body part too.
That's true.
I feel like
What if she wore a strap on?
I don't know. It's just I don't know.
It's
now you're picking up my brain, Jordan, which is weird because usually I'm picking up people's brain. Now you're picking up mine.
It's an interesting concept.
It's a really interesting concept. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know, but I mean, I don't see why not. But then again, it's kind of just like, it's just they like men. How masculine is this woman? Because if she was that masculine, she might as well transition into a man.
Like,
are we talking about like dykey lesbians?
No, like Ronda Rousey.
I don't know, maybe. But then again, like they like men. They like
masculine features of a dude.
But then it's the face of a female, so then it's kind of like fuck.
I don't know. I didn't see some very masculine looking women in my life. Strong. I'm talking about her jawline was better than mine.
Well, I mean, there's only so many girls built like that.
That is true. That's true.
You know, like I thought it's either they are built like that or like they just might as well become men. You know, at that point.
I guess so. Shit, I mean.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, interesting concept though. But I glad you pointed that out.
I just thought about it. I was like, like, you know.
But yeah, I feel like it would have to go down to like.
It probably would.
Mask for mask. But you guys, yeah, I learned so much today. Thank you so much, Jordan, for coming on my podcast.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. It's
of course. I'm glad you made the time out.
Yeah.
And you guys, is there any, before we go, is there anything you want to plug?
TikTok.
This is where you promote yourself.
Yeah, TikTok, Jordan Mure. YouTube, Jordan R Mure. So basically Jordan Mure with an R in it.
I couldn't find you the first time.
The first time on YouTube?
No, the first time I went on TikTok, because I put in your Instagram username on TikTok.
Oh yeah, no, there's no R on TikTok.
I was like, I don't remember Jordan having this little followers.
Right, yeah. No. Because I used to have an account. It was called J2 Goofy. It got taken away from me.
Why?
What
the fuck were you doing on there?
So I can speak French, right? So my main thing on that account was speaking French and just doing like fuckboy shit. And then one time I did it
like fluently French. I'm not talking. Is the French like a language or like a slang?
No, it's like I can speak French fluently.
Oh my god, speak.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jordan. J'ai appris le nom de français pour.
Do it sexy. Seduce the camera. Okay. What the fuck is that? You're doing it too fast.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jordan.
Louder. I'm looking at this thing.
J'ai appris le nom de français pour 13 ans à l'école bilingue de Berkeley. Mes couleurs préférées, c'est jaune, rouge et vert. You see, that sounded good, huh? That sounded nice. I literally said I learned French for 13 years at EB, and my favorite colors were yellow, red, and green.
Damn,
it
look
just
at
sounds
you.
really nice, though.
A man of many, many talents. What else you going to plug?
Instagram, Jordan R Mure, same as my YouTube. Twitch, Jordan R Mure, same as my YouTube and Instagram.
And OnlyFans.
I don't even do OnlyFans like that no more. I don't do it like that
We're
no more.
going to get you onto OnlyFans.
And then
he's going to start his OnlyFans soon, you guys. So subscribe now. Support him.
Get on that. No.
I'll link everything and all the information in the description box down below.
Okay.
But so yeah, they can have direct links to everything. I'll dig them up myself. I have to go to every single thing and find it myself, and then I'll have to add it to the description, which is so much fucking work for me. But shit, I'll do it for you. Yeah, thank you, Jordan, for coming.
No
and
problem.
I'll leave everything, all his information in the description box down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Give this podcast a big thumbs up. You guys can stream it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and so much more. But yes, you guys, that's it for Elena Raw and Bareback. And until my next episode, bye, you guys.